Stakeholder engagement is a make or break activity in many communication strategies. It's the kind of thing that if you get it right, it will really assist your business objectives. But if you get it wrong, it can really put delays and extra costs into your projects at a time when that's just not needed. Stakeholder engagement is about identifying and understanding the needs of your stakeholders, understanding what they really need from you in order to be a part of your process. It's really critical to anything from internal communications through to issues management on major projects. It tends to be most associated with major projects, but it really is the kind of thing that needs to be a part of every proactive communication strategy. Stakeholder engagement comes from a process of two-way communication. It's not about an organisation telling a stakeholder what's going to happen. It's about the organisation working with the stakeholder to define what they need and to try and meet halfway in that process. Stakeholder engagement works best when there are two sides working together for the one aim. One of the examples that I recently worked on was trying to price a service so that it met the needs of both sides. We worked with the community to try and identify the need for change and to get their support for that change. And once we had that, we worked very closely with them on the different models and options in order to ensure that the end result met their needs. One of the benefits of really engaging with your stakeholders is that it can help organisations to see a different way of doing business. One of the projects we've worked on recently has resulted in an organisation making a major structural change to their organisation after working with stakeholders on defining what needed to be done differently. It's actually been a process where instead of working in the trenches to combat stakeholders, this organisation is now thanking the stakeholders for showing them a different way of working together. Being clear about what you're there to do in a stakeholder engagement process is really critical. There are times when you're just there to communicate and there is no option for consultation, but if there is a chance to consult, be clear about that and work with your stakeholders to reach a solution that both parties are happy with. Stakeholder engagement is also all about building relationships. You will find sometimes that stakeholder engagement starts on a project when it's really just at the time it's needed. But in fact, it's much more effective if you do build the relationship with your stakeholders well in advance of when you need it.